YouTube, how's it going? The Goat House is back with my updated NFL rookie power rankings here as we get into NFL Week 7. We have regular power rankings, ranking all 32 teams, already on the channel for Week 7. Do those every single week. But excited to do these rookie power rankings going forward as well. We have plenty of predictions. We predict every single game, every single week, all year long. So we got all those prediction videos, plenty more on the channel. So please subscribe, smash that like button, be much appreciated. Turn notifications on so you don't miss a thing. We got you covered for the full NFL season. Trade deadline's coming up. We're going to cover that as well. Twitter, Instagram, podcast, Patreon, a lot going on with those. Twitter's a must follow if you're a football fan. Patreon has a bunch of extra content. Something to keep in mind for these rookie power rankings is the movement. You know, it's mainly based on the other players, how they're playing. You know, if you see your player, your favorite rookie moving down, it's not necessarily saying that player is playing bad or poorly. It's the other players got to move up. So that's something to keep in mind there. Before we get started with these for Week 7, Patreon has a lot of extra content. Link in the description comments. Junior's score predictions. Junior's currently in the lead of picks, so you're going to want to see his score predictions. My bets of the week, which have been going very well. Bets for college football we've added. Money line picks. We do an NFL upset watch. College football score predictions, updated playoff predictions, bonus content videos. There's a lot going on. Link in the description. Support us and get extra content. Really appreciate you guys if you check it out. To Week 7 rookie rankings, you see the next three before we get into number 15 here. Move me over a little bit. The three that just missed the cut. About O.J. Moutier from the Broncos, the Iowa rookie corner. You know, looking at what he did at Iowa, he had a very good season, very good career at Iowa. You know, the concern with the Iowa defensive backs, why they always drop a little further than you expect, is because they play, you know, only zone for the most part. In NFL, scouts, GMs, coaches, they want to see them get a little bit of man experience, a little bit of press experience as well. So that was kind of the concern for O.J. Moutier coming in right away. You know, the talent is there. Talent is evident. Will he be that good right away? He's been playing pretty damn well. Had a pretty big game against the Patriots, so he's the guy that just missed the cut. T. Higgins is heating up, ladies and gentlemen. They got a big receiver room over there in Cincinnati, but T. Higgins had a phenomenal career at Clemson. He's more than just a contested catch, deep ball guy. He can do it all, and you see Joe Burrow and him developing some sort of connection, so he's one that's heating up. And Jeremy Chinn's played pretty well. Another guy that I thought was a raw prospect. You know, is he more of a linebacker? Is he more of a safety? He's going to play a bit of both. How will he be? He's been racking up some production. You know, I guess sometimes, a little inconsistent coverage. Sometimes with the angles, that could be fixed up a little bit. Got his hands on the ball this week against the Bears. But, that's a guy that kind of just missed. Jonathan Taylor moved down a spot to number 15. Again, if you see your guy move down, it doesn't necessarily mean I think he played bad or anything. Taylor had a pretty good average. Didn't rack up a whole bunch of yards because the Colts were impressive throwing the ball in that comeback. But Taylor did move down one spot from last week. He will be number 15, but mainly moving down because other guys, including one of his rookie teammates, kind of had to move up there. So Jonathan Taylor, number 15 here, heading into Week 7. Number 14, Chase Young, who we kind of expect to go up and be at the top. For now, he's towards the bottom here, and it's weird saying bottom because 15 rookies out of all the rookies that were drafted. So these are the top tier guys, all of them. Even some good guys that aren't going to be mentioned in these videos sometimes. But Chase Young, yeah, it's really not a knock on him. What happened, he didn't really have too much production. The Giants were not, holding on to the ball. They didn't really have Daniel Jones drop back. Anytime they did pass, which I think was about 19 times, was quick. So Chase Young didn't get too much of an opportunity there, but other guys played, very well. So they're going to move up. So that would result in Chase Young moving down 3 spots compared to his, previous spot. But a guy that I expect, we'll see, but I expect to move up. Again, these are updated every week, so there's really no need to predict here, just based on the guys are playing. I expect less and less movement, though, as the year goes on, because it's still fairly early for these rookies kind of putting together some good games in their production. 13, James Robinson, the running back of the Jags, has been an excellent surprise, a very strong runner, but speed has been the more impressive part. Has a little more speed than expected. Explosion through the hole, but yeah, not too much. Didn't do too much in that game. Not the best outing for him, but it really wasn't on him. They're coming from behind. They got to throw the ball a little more. Lions had an excellent game plan, so he'll move down 3 spots as well to number 13. But still, so far, pretty good rookie season. 12 is gonna be Michael Onwenu. the offensive lineman, the guard for the Patriots. He's been a pleasant surprise for sure. Keeps putting together pretty good games. Not the best outing for the Patriots offensive line against the Broncos, but he held his own weight there, played a pretty solid game. He's been impressive for them, not really allowing anything past him. So he's at number 12. Number 11, moving up 4 spots, Julian Blackmon, the safety of the Colts out of Utah, with an excellent game. Another excellent game for him. He actually had the interception, a very good one, to end the game there. So called game on that play. That was very impressive. So he wasn't really playing early in the year because they have Malik Hooker. He got hurt. So Julian Blackmon, I think with more time, another guy, if he continues to play like this, for sure he's going to continue to go up, because he didn't get to start from week 1 like some of these other guys. And I talked about it last week's video. This was a guy that was a corner until last year at Utah. They switched him to free safety in a very good season off 1 year, so a lot of upside. He's already playing very well. That is very impressive for Julian Blackmon, so good to see that. He's up 4 spots to number 11. Number 10 is Chase Claypool, up 3 spots, so he's kind of just starting to heat up here. Obviously, after the 4-touchdown game against the Eagles, another big game here against the Browns. Didn't go quite as ridiculous, but still had a very good game, some big-time plays. Another guy that I expect to climb based on how he's playing, getting going now, playing more, getting more reps, getting more, just production chances, really. I expect him to continue to climb. That's an assumption, though, but he's kind of making his way. Made his way onto the list last week, now to up 3 spots to number 10. So he's making his way up. Chase Claypool to number 10. Number 9, Jalen Johnson's going to stay put. Definitely been the more impressive rookie corner this year. Very consistent lockdown and coverage opposite of Kyle Fuller. So very impressed with him. He's going to stay put. Definitely can make his way up. You start to see how good these guys are, how well they're playing. People thought I was a madman for ranking rookies going into the season, but you see how much they make an impact here. Jalen Johnson, another Utah DB on the list there for the Bears. Number 9. Number 8, Justin Herbert, moved down 2 spots. Obviously, he didn't play, so it's something really he did. Other guys just having to move up. I do see a lot of people ranking, guys like Justin Herbert at the top. I think it's just him and Joe Burrow. It's just because they're quarterbacks. I'm valuing all positions equal. I've been looking at Herbert and Burrow kind of combined. Would like for them to get a little more wins there. Would like for them to take care of the ball later in the game if I want to nitpick, which we kind of have to. We're talking about the top-tier rookies here towards the top. He's down 2 spots. Definitely can make his way back up, going against the Jags this week. 7's going to be Patrick Queen, down 3 spots. Yeah, he's had a really good year. Definitely up for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Some other guys just playing out of their minds this week, kind of moving ahead of him. Really not why he's dropping. Maybe a little inconsistent in terms of when he's dropping back in coverage, in terms of his coverage skills. But overall, a really good rookie season so far for Patrick Queen. Number 6, going to be Joe Burrow, moved down 1 spot. Overall, he had a pretty good game, completing, high completion percentage, completing passes, make big throws early. I think his coaching staff let him down a little bit, and resulting in that comeback, but then had an opportunity through that interception late. So I want to see him win more games and kind of finish strong there. Limit those turnovers there. And it seems like he's having a lot of those games where he's not racking up a bunch of touchdowns and then has that late turnover. So down 1 spot to 6, still very much impressed and believing in Joe Burrow, though. And it's mainly more of these other guys are moving up because how extremely well they played is the reason some of these guys are moving down. 5's Antoine Winfield, which I think's had a very good year so far. Definitely in the conversation for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Kind of played. I talked about it last week. He's playing everywhere. He's playing at just a high level. If he's in the slot, if he's in the playing strong, playing free, plays everywhere. Had a chance to pick off Rodgers in this game, didn't come away with it. I'm not going to really penalize him for that, but maybe he, if he made those extra plays, maybe it would have been tough to move him down. Again, it's just more of the other guys in the top 4 kind of moving up, making their ways up. 4, CeeDee Lamb, or maybe I should say top 3 of the guys moving up. CeeDee Lamb was at number 1 still. Yeah, excellent rookie season so far. I think Dak not being in there definitely hurt his game. Still racked up some yards late. Did have his moments, though. A tough drop. It was a tough catch to make, but did drop the ball. Then the interception, which probably was pass interference, but wish he would have been a little stronger on that play. But again, these aren't plays where I'm like, he's not moving down 3 because I'm penalizing for that. It's just more of some other guys that are moving up. But he's been excellent getting open from the slot, making those big plays after the catch. So he's at number 4. Number 3, Clyde Edwards-Lair up a whopping 5 spots. Another big-time game for him. See why he is easily the best rookie running back and why he was my number 1 running back in the class. It's just a matter of the Chiefs using him more. I think if the Chiefs would have used him more, I think he had 10 carries against the Raiders. I think if they would have used him more in that game, they could have won the game. He had that good of an average, was playing that well. Hits the hole with Burr, so much speed there, makes people miss, whether it's breaking the tackles, juking them, and I think he has a lot more speed than the Combine showed as well. Can catch the ball, and he's showing it. Big game again, huge game against the Bills, which brings him up 5 spots, 2 over 100-yard games week 1 in this previous week, and up 5 spots to number 3. Justin Jefferson up 5 spots as well, coming in at number 2. He's been fantastic this rookie year, now looking like the best rookie receiver so far, and kind of in a battle with CeeDee Lamb, but look out because a guy like Chase Claypool is coming as well. But Justin Jefferson, do-it-all guy. Kind of the concern was, and it wasn't really a concern because you knew you would dominate from the slot, but will he be able to add the outside game? And that's what's been really impressive. The route running, the speed, the footwork, the after catch ability has been absolutely fantastic for Justin Jefferson. He has been dominant in breaking kind of rookie records, for receivers as he goes along here. So he's at number 2, up a whopping 5 spots like Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Number 1 for me is Tristan Wirfs, so up 1 spot. I was kind of talking about him being my best rookie before I started doing this series, last week, but he ended up at number 2 last because CeeDee Lamb, the way he played previously. But Tristan Wirfs has been lights out, a dominating game against a good pass rusher, going against Darius Smith, one of the better pass rushers in football, going against that group of guys against the Packers, a dominating performance. The only time I think he did pretty well in terms of the whole game against Khalil Mack and the Bears. Khalil Mack was starting to get the best of him later, but then remember Khalil Mack switched sides to Donovan Smith because that was an easier task. So he really only got 1 sack on Tristan Wirfs there. But yeah, overall, Tristan Wirfs has been fantastic, been lights out. You see that one final piece that they needed for this year, a right tackle. They get that. That offense line is that much. It's an insane amount better. Yes, I think Tom Brady making the adjustments, his knowledge definitely plays a part. But also Tristan Wirfs kind of being that last piece of the puzzle there, being fantastic in both run blocking, pass protection. I don't know if an offensive lineman can win Rookie of the Year. I don't really see them doing that, but for me, if I'm going to make rankings and who the best is, I got him at the top. But Justin Jefferson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire knocking on the door after that, CeeDee Lamb, another big game. These guys still got a small sample size, small resume so far. So a lot of movement early on here still. It's still early for rookies. CeeDee Lamb definitely get back up there. And I mean, a lot of these guys can. Even all the way down to number 11, Julian Blackmon really balling. Like I said, it's a matter of him getting more games because if he would have started week 1, he'd probably be ranked higher than number 11 because he's playing that well. So, nobody dropped out, though. It's just the same guys, different guys for the next 3, but it's the same 15 guys. So I guess that's pretty good to see. Overall, they're all playing some good football. So that will be my rookie rankings here heading into week 7. We'll update these every week. We possibly can get some MVP a video like this for maybe a smaller sample size. It is pretty early to do MVP. We see that shifting around quite a bit. So more videos like this always being added to the rotation, but plenty of videos already on the channel every week. Power rankings, picks, score predictions, plenty more fantasy videos. Videos keeping you guys involved as well. To get more involved, go to our Twitter, link in the description, comments. Same with the Patreon down there as well. And again, the regular power rankings where I rank every team every week, that's already on the channel for week 7. Those go up earlier on Tuesday. But that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please smash that like button. Subscribe. We much appreciate it. That's going to do it, though. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.